Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about my 2022 no buy. So in 2020 and in 2021, I tried to do a no buy. I tried to cut out all frivolous spending from my life. In 2020, I crashed and burned during lockdown. In 2021, I crashed and burned for no real reason. I mean, 2021 was a rough year. Like, I think we can all agree the last few years have been difficult. Praying for a better year. But I failed my no buy both times. So this year, I'm doing things a little differently. Last year, I decided I was going to be extra harsh and, you know, really like dig in and be like, no, you're going to be ruthless. You're not going to buy anything and you're going to be really hard on yourself. And that was the issue with 2020. That wasn't the issue with 2020. I was too hard on myself, set my expectations way too high, and when things got tough and I wanted to buy things, I ended up overspending because I was like, well, I already did that, so I might as well keep going. Not the mindset to have. So this year, I want to be gentler. I just want to be gentle with myself and understanding, but still keeping in mind my money goals. So my mindset last year was a little bit off anyway. I think it was more of like a punishment. It was more of, you let your credit cards get this bad, so now you must like deal with all of it. This year I don't want to see it like that. Yes, my credit cards have gotten out of hand again, but I have a plan to pay them off and I'm going to do that. I appreciate the things that I bought with those credit cards. I don't look at them and be like, oh my God, you shouldn't have done that. And I also don't feel like I need to punish myself. That's not what this needs to be about. This is about gaining control of my finances, getting a better relationship with money, and a better outlook on spending. So, yes, I'm embarking on another no buy. I'm basically just kind of playing it month by month. I would like this to go the entire year, but every month looks different. Some months will be way easier than others. I understand that. I do have basic ground rules that are pretty much the same as last year, but I will run you through them. And I will also talk about the caveats for each of those rules. So the main thing here right now is that I cannot buy beauty products if I have not used up every single beauty product in that category. So I don't get to buy candles, perfume. Oh my God, I have so many perfume, and now perfumes, I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm so overwhelmed by the number of perfumes that I have that I don't want to buy more because I'm just like, like it's too much. Using my makeup collection and trying to figure out what I like, what I don't like. So my mindset is a little bit different this year in that it's shifted over the past year. I want to use what I have. I want to figure out how I feel about everything that I have. And everything that I buy that adds on to that is just another thing I have to try and make a decision on. So that has been helpful. I want to have a collection where I love every single item in it. So I need to try it. I need to find my opinion on each of those things. And every time I buy something new, I have to learn how I feel about that. When I already have like 8 other foundations, 20 other palettes, like, so no more beauty products unless I run out of something. Moisturizers, face cleansers, dry shampoo, stuff like that. I don't have backups of, but I am allowed to buy it if I run out of it. If I somehow use every single foundation, fine, I can buy another one. It's not gonna happen, but that's my rule. Books. Books went out of control again last year. And I'm keeping pretty much the same rule I had last year, but this year I want to be stricter with it just because I have too many. I will never read them if I'm keeping it up at the rate of which I'm buying them. So 3 books in book of the month, each month, that's it. Library books, great. Use the library, Lisa. Utilize the place that you worked for 3 years and still work sometimes. So that's my thing, is like I've literally run out of space to put the books. And this is one of the strictest parts of the no buy, and I'm saying the 3 books from book of the month because I truly love book of the month. That brings me joy. It's cheaper than if I were to buy a bunch of hardcovers from like Barnes & Noble. I can make that work. I cannot, however, go to Barnes & Noble or Books A Million or my local bookstore or the Facebook pages that sell people's used book of the months where I've spent a ton of money before. I can't be doing that. You know, as year goes on, if I'm reading more and decluttering more and I want to go to my secondhand bookstore, the independent one in my town, maybe I'll let myself do that if I have credit there. But really deep down, I'm like, I can't even do that. Like, I need to just read the books that I have because I have run out of storage. Genuinely, I don't know where to put books. So, books. Candles, same thing as last year. I'm not buying them until I've used up all my candles. I didn't do that last year. I did end up buying some when they did buy one, get one free. I got my stock really low before I did that. But the number that I have now, I actually think it is manageable to use up this year. And I kind of want to see if I can. So it's more of a challenge now to get them out. And I don't want to buy more to make it harder. Clothing, it's going to be the same rules last year, but I need to be stricter on it because I bought a ton of clothes last summer. I don't regret it because those clothes made me feel great in my body, which was a big struggle for me. I've gained a lot of weight these past few years, so finding clothes that I feel good in is really important. However, I have now collected quite a few of those and I would like to enjoy them. I'd like to wear them. I would like to stop buying more and just enjoy what I have and get to know what I have and figure out my style again. One area I did really well in last year was shoes. I didn't buy a single new pair of shoes last year. And I want to continue that. I only want to buy shoes if I wear out the ones that I have, which is possible. I go through about one pair of Vans a year, and I've had my ones I have now for about a year now. So those are probably on their way out. I don't stop wearing them till they literally get holes, but we're reaching that point. I might buy one pair of sandals in the summer because I wore the crap out of my favorite pair of sandals last year. And I look at them now and I'm like, girl. And black leather Chelsea boots, I tend to go about one every 2 to 3 years because I wear the crap out of them in fall and winter. I have 2 pairs right now that I have been alternating with. So if I wear those out, I can get another pair. But it's really about only buying the things that I need. Going out to eat, I got really, really bad with takeout and Starbucks at the end of last year. So, no, I need to force myself to cook. Like, I have to force myself to cook. I need to eat the food that I buy at the grocery store instead of just being like, oh, I'm just gonna order a gluten-free pizza, or oh, I'm just gonna get some Chipotle, or oh, that's gluten-free, I'm gonna eat it. Money down the drain. So, this has caveats as well. If I go out with friends, that's fine. I'm not going to penalize myself a social activity. It's one of those things, like, I already had social anxiety before this, and then the pandemic hit, and now I really value going out with my friends, so I'm not going to not let myself do that. I bought my mom dinner the other day because she was taking care of me while I was sick, and I was really grateful for her and thankful for everything she'd done for me and does for me in general, so I bought her dinner. I'm gonna do that. Starbucks? I have some gift cards and I have some points, but I really don't want to get back into the habit of getting it 3 to 4 times a week because it's so expensive for no reason. I don't even like that I buy the bottled cold brew because I have a Bodum cold brew maker that I could just use. So, expensive coffee, I gotta break the habit. It's expensive for no reason. I love overpriced cocktails and I love overpriced coffee, but it hurts. It hurts the bank. Home decor is a tricky one for me. I love my space. I love spending money on my space to make it cozier or more me. And it's been hard because since switching from Christmas to back to my normal decor, I found a lot of things that I just don't love anymore, but that if I get rid of, I'm not going to like the space as much. So that's hard because I want to buy new home decor, but I don't need it. And it looks fine the way it is. So that's going to be a struggle. Seasonal decor, I did better this year, But I still spent a lot of money on Halloween and Christmas when I really didn't need to. I have bins upon bins upon bins of seasonal decor. I don't need to add more. I'm gonna make a video about my goals for 2021 beyond not buying and spending frivolously, more about like financial, personal, all of that. And I'm hoping that making these two videos in tandem and checking in will help me a lot, because I just need to hold myself more accountable, and I think making videos about it will do that, instead of just like posting a collective haul at the end of the year to show how show my shameful purchasing. But those are the main things I need to worry about. Something just occurred to me. There are certain things I don't mind buying, things that make things more sustainable, my life more sustainable, or that I will save money in the long run. I'm going to do a video about swaps I've made that make my life more sustainable as well as save me money in the long run. If I purchase things like that, I'm not going to penalize myself because it's more sustainable, environmentally friendly, and I'll save money in the long run. I just bought a few new microfiber towels because I only had 2 and I was getting sick of not having them when I needed them. So I bought new ones, and I'm not going to count that as frivolous spending because I use way less wipes and paper towels when I use those. So that kind of thing I don't see as frivolous because it is benefiting my finances in the long run as well as the planet. So that's my mindset this year. I'm hoping to just be gentle with myself, be more understanding of myself, but also not make so many excuses as to why I deserve this certain thing. Like, sure, every once in a while, I deserve a treat, but it's not every day. And I do want to use and be truly grateful for, I really want to be grateful for what I have, and the best way to do that is to utilize what I have. So that's what I'm gonna do. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below if you're going to be doing a no-buy this year. I would love to know. I will definitely be back with like a quarterly update in a few months. There might be some changes. There might be some things I forgot to tell you in this video. We'll see. But thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all the normal stuff, and I will see you all again really soon. Bye.